Welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Powercast. We just got shut down by Universal. Thanks so much for making sure we don't show any footage of the new trailer that we're talking about. So we only have a screenshot. That's it. That's all we're doing. One screenshot. No movement, just Bowser Jr. and that's it. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. We're talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer reaction. Wow. This was something else. And I'm not going to show any footage here. You know, for you audio listeners, you're like, good, I don't need to say anything anyway. I can't. But we had like 20 people sitting and chatting about the movie, and it just got shut down. I started getting messages like, you got claimed. So, and I'm seeing messages that everybody got claimed. So I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know it would shut the stream down entirely, to be perfectly honest. I didn't think that would be the case. I thought they would just claim revenue, but no, they shut her down. So we're back. We're talking about it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to have the trailer up so I can see it, because I want to be able to kind of walk through it and chat about it. But Wheatbread says, you escaped the Nintendo ninjas. Yeah, no, I did not. I had to start over completely. So I was looking like Peach in the trailer fighting off all the ninjas just a second ago. You guys missed it. There's just a pile of Nintendo ninjas behind me, but we came out unscathed, on top, and we're here to talk about this trailer. So it looked like just like a mashup of so many of the games. If you're looking at the picture right now, Bowser Jr. very much looks like Bowser Jr. from Wonder. He also has a lot of the sunshine, like the colors. He's got the paintbrush, of course. What I find interesting, and I'm wondering if this is near the very beginning of the movie. If this is the beginning of the movie. And because what you see in the trailer, if they cut it how it plays out, you see Bowser Jr. say, "I'm here for my dad," and then you see Mario and Luigi like square up, and I'm wondering if he causes some serious damage, and that's why Rosalina shows up. But then Peach and Toad take off. They're like off doing their own thing. They're on their own adventure. It shows Mario and Luigi off on their own adventure. And then like Rosalina is essentially protecting the Mushroom Kingdom. Like so much is going on here. So much is going on. Let's see. Everyone I follow is getting cut, still showing the trailer. Yeah, no, I'm not. Like, we literally have a screenshot. That's it. That's all I'm showing. That's it. We'll talk about it like this because I knew what would happen. So I will say I have the trailer on. Bowser gets his tail caught in the door. That was hilarious. Like, that was hilarious. I love that Toad and Peach are off on this adventure, and it is. They're heading right to Galaxy style worlds. Like, it looks fantastic. So super stoked about this. Very curious. Oh, I just watched again. You can full on see Mario moves out of the way from Bowser Jr. throwing that mace looking thing. So I kind of want to know who is voicing the so Nate got nuked. Oh yeah, Mike. Yeah, we all did. I knew it was coming. Like, there was no question that was going to happen. Like, they don't mess around. I showed like a minute or two of something, and they claimed it. I tried, and it really fell under fair use. It's not like we're just showing the trailer and just like trying to collect revenue from their trailer. We're talking about it. We're reacting to it. And so the second quest, let's see. The pile of ninjas traveled from the trailer to your previous stream remarkably fast. Yo, they were everywhere. There were Nintendo ninjas everywhere. So, you think I know the voice that's going after Rosalina? Tell me. I want to know. Welcome on in, everybody. Ty says the movie looks great. I'm trying to catch the chat's moving pretty fast. Let's see. Krim says the trailer was a bit eye-rolling with the commentary, but the movie itself seems fun. I got you. Okay. Bear says Naked Mike both got striked. Yeah. Cryptic says, so in Galaxy, there is a Star Festival that happens, so maybe that's how Bowser Jr. comes instead of Bowser invading. I'm wondering the same thing. Yeah. You think it's Koopa from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? Okay, I'm going to have to listen back, but it sounded like a familiar voice. For sure. Does anybody know the voice actor for Bowser Jr. though? Like, I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar. Is it like this isn't like a serious strike, is it? Do I need to go and delete the video? I got to head over to my studio real quick and just make sure that like there's not I don't see like any violations. It looks like they just shut them down. So Captain Marvel is Rosalina. Yes. Yeah. So it doesn't look, I'm going to check the content just to see maybe there's yeah, it shows that it's still up and that it's still monetized, but part of me is wondering if I shouldn't just get rid of it. So wait, he directed Uncut Gems. That's the every time I see that name, I just crack up because of that TikTok sound of that woman saying she was the muse for whoever for Uncut. And Jack said it like that too. That's amazing. And the Smashing Machine. Okay. Interesting. Got it. Let's see. Long says, I always felt like Brie never liked Marvel as a franchise, so she was phoning it in both movies, but she loves Nintendo, so it's going to bring her A game to this. She is a huge Nintendo fan. Yes. Yeah, Brie Larson is a huge Nintendo fan. Brandon says Switch, so I'm excited for her. Delete it to be safe, maybe. Yeah, maybe I will, because it's going to bring pennies that I'll never see. So let's get this out of here. Goodbye, reaction. It's all right. Second question is, am I forgetting the lore detail, or is this the first time Rosalina has been called Princess Rosalina? That's a good question. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me pull up just let's see what the old Google says here. When you Google it, it says, is Rosalina a princess or a queen? Just the quick AI overview from Google says, yes, Rosalina is a princess, but her royal status is different from other princess, like Princess Peach, because she is princess of the cosmos and the mother of the Lumas. She is introduced as such in Super Mario Galaxy and is officially referred to as Princess Rosalina in sources like Mario Kart. Well, in the Mario Kart Wii wiki, but her backstory revealed in Super Mario Galaxy shows that she was once a human child who grew up to become the maternal caretaker of the Lumas and a lonely wanderer of the cosmos aboard the Comet Observatory. So there we go. So what's up? Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. I see a bunch of new faces are here. But yeah, like let me know what you guys are thinking. Like what did you think overall of the trailer? I'm excited to see Princess and like Peach and Toad go off an adventure. I'm excited to see Mario and Luigi, and where they were at, it looked a little bit looked a little bit gritty. Derpy says L casting on Rosalina. Not a fan of Brie Larson apparently. So the I liked seeing the way Rosalina just dealt with it. With like you know what that scene reminded me of, honestly, where Rosalina took that boss out. If you guys know the name, let me know. But she reminded me very much of Samus, like just standing her ground like it was no big deal. Toad is in his Captain Toad outfit. Let me see. I mean, I can see his backpack. Does he have the so he doesn't have the light, like the miner's hat or whatever, but he does have his backpack for sure. Very much a Captain Toad backpack. So yeah, the desert that they're at, which do you guys know? I think Wheatbread mentioned it in the last stream. It's like toast. Let's see. So we saw it in the first movie, Toast Arena Town. I want to know, is that it's okay. It is from it is from Odyssey. And the thing, I was just trying to remember which game, because I was like, well, wait, if there's, depending on the desert, maybe Daisy has a chance, Taking a look. Fun bottle games. Yeah, my stream got shut down. Like it got completely I think everybody in chat was just like, "Oh, claimed." Like if they were like, "He got claimed. Is he okay?" Second Quest says, interesting. Seems like they always just called her Rosalina. I agree. Without her title, unlike Peach and Daisy, who have their titles spoken more frequently, though not all the time, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. In Galaxy, she is powerless because Bowser stole the Power Stars from the observatory. So curious what the story is here. Yeah, good question. Good question. Wheatbread says, I wonder if they'll twist it so that the upside down pyramid is Daisy's castle, maybe. Potentially. Yeah. I think the fact that there is desert, there is a possibility that Daisy could make an appearance. Benny Saffi will play Bowser Jr. Yep. Second question, and Jack Black was wearing a shirt covered in sugar skulls, invoking the Toastarian appearance. Yeah, and there's a leak from the beginning of this year, I believe, from Gillette that has Luigi and the little dude with the sombrero, the little skull with the sombrero on the bottle, and then Yoshi's on the other one. This goes all the way back to like January or something. So that's kind of crazy too. And yeah, there's just, I want to know what the level is where Peach is fighting all of the ninjas. Like what is going on there? Like it looks like some digital realm with like pixels. There's ninjas everywhere. Like they are just everywhere. I'm wondering if the story isn't this. Bowser Jr. takes some kind of power star from Rosalina, gets to the Mushroom Kingdom where Bowser's at, and she's following him. And then who knows where it goes from there. It was Old Spice? Yeah, there we go. Yes, the Old Spice. Was it like body wash or something? I can't remember. Reminded you of Neo Bowser City? Yes. Yeah, that's very accurate. Very accurate. Like, yo, I'm gonna have to get this screenshot of her. She looks so sick. She's making the meanest face ever. I love it. Like, she does not play. She does not play. There we go. I'll post that on the socials. Like, she's not putting up with anything from these ninjas. She's taking them all out. Like, I love it. I love the comments. They're like, yeah, Yoshi really went, I'm out. Someone says we're going to talk about the Prowler sound effect being played before Bowser Jr. The Prowler theme from the Into the Spider-Verse is so menacing. Even Nintendo had to use it. Interesting. Everybody is mentioning this. I'm like, I'll have to go back and check it out. But yeah, a lot of people are wondering, where's Yoshi? Where's Yoshi? The second quest says also reminds me of some of the pattern jumping challenges in 3D World. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot packed in here from a lot of different games. And I'm like, one of the things I'm so curious about, I feel like the next story or the next movie it's got to be the Koopalings, right? We get Bowser Jr. They're going to follow the, like, there's somewhat of a pattern with the games where once it's Bowser Jr. and then it's the Koopalings next. Like, I wonder if things end up going that route. I also wonder, like, does this end on any kind of a cliffhanger? Does it resolve? I wonder how much they're going to tease the next movie in this one, because we didn't necessarily know it at the time, but there was a lot being teased for the second movie. The Luma, Peach mentioning there's a lot of galaxies out there, not knowing like where she came from. I assume we're going to get some origin for her. Cryptic asks a good question. Like, how does Yoshi get introduced in Galaxy 2? Was there a story thread? I can't remember. So, Unbelievable says YouTube is going to suspend your stream. They already did. So as long as you're only showing a screenshot and not actual footage, you're fine. There's nothing they will do to me right now. If I hit play on this video, I will definitely be in trouble. But we should be good. The next movie goes back to basics. Wrecking Crew prequel with Spike. Let's go. I love it. That's great. So good. I really wonder like what's going on with, and I feel like we saw Tostarena in the first movie as well. And when they introduce Bowser Jr., I think it's worth noting he's sitting in what looks like some kind of a ship. I think it's like a little bit of a hint at him on his way to Pops is what it looks like. So Brie Larson's got to be so excited being such a huge fan of Nintendo. Yeah. So you can see Bowser Jr. He's at this like at a ship, like at a console. And that's what, when they introduce the voice actor, Jack Black coming in he's fantastic. He is fantastic. So yeah, it's definitely the desert from Odyssey. No question there. Cryptic says, so there's never sling stars in the Mushroom Kingdom. They've always been in space. So maybe the islands get brought into space because of anti-gravity occurrence with power stars being stolen. Yeah. The other thing too, like it does look like they're celebrating the Star Festival or whatever, because all of the toads are out, like from that picture, they're all out in their little sailboats with the star sails. And I'm wondering if maybe Bowser Jr. sneaks in during that festival potentially. There's so many different ways they could do it. I'm like, is it April yet? Is it April yet? I'm ready. I'm ready. Maybe that 3-legged ship that attacks Rosalina. That could be. That could be. Second quest says, I love more sunshine in the sequel, even if it's just the opening Brooklyn type act, now that they've introduced Bowser Jr. I want to know what's powering Bowser Jr. with this picture that we got on screen here. Like, what's going on there? Are they going to have a Wonder Flower? Like, is this their way of like, okay, it's a nod to Wonder with his little bandana around his mouth, but the brush, I mean, and he's used the brush. He used the brush in, wasn't he holding the brush in Bowser's Fury? I'm trying to remember. I'm also very curious. Are we going to see him in the clown car at all? Is that another thing that could be happening? So many, like, so many questions. And I'm just hyped. It literally, it's what I was expecting. It's what I was expecting. I'm very, very excited for this. That first movie I will still put on the regular just to have this background noise. Just because there's just so much fan service, and it just puts a smile on my face. Bowser Jr. had the mask and brush in Sunshine. Correct. Yes. Yeah. It was just different color. Yeah. That brush has been his identity since Sunshine. Yeah. So there you go. I wonder what that fight scene is going to be like. Like, do you think he's going to just smoke Mario and Luigi? I hope they put up a decent fight. Interesting to see both Mario and Luigi in those capes on their bikes, going through the desert. Like, I don't think we saw any kind of power-ups. No sign of Donkey Kong. I think it's a bit shocking we saw no Yoshi. And I am very curious on how it opens. Like I said, with his egg is in Brooklyn at the end of the movie. But it doesn't even really seem like the Mario brothers are in Brooklyn at the end of that movie. It seems like they're hanging out in the Mushroom Kingdom because they're superstars there. So does he disguise himself as Mario at any point? It's a good question. That's a really good question. That would be a cool element for sure. Probably holding Yoshi for the next trailer. Yeah, that could be. And it's not like they didn't show a lot. I feel like they showed quite a bit. Introducing two new characters. And I don't think Yoshi's going to speak. So I don't think like they need to worry about like introducing the voice actor. Oh, here we go. Second quest says Mad Max Bros. Probably a coincidence, but possibly a very vague homage to the Mad Max parody episode of the Super Show cartoon. Yo, let's go. Let's go. A bit of a deep cut there. I love it. I love it. Bears fan Goomba says, wasn't there going to be a Donkey Kong spinoff movie? I think that's what everybody's thinking. And I don't know if something kind of got leaked. I can't remember at this point. It's been a bit too long, but I have the trailer on right now and just watching Mario tell Bowser that his painting is trash. And then the looks on both of their faces are like, yo, chill, bro. Chill. Then also just looking so annoyed. Basically, Mario's giving the face of every YouTuber that was showing the trailer because everybody got hammered. just shut down. they briefly show like it's such quick cuts. Like I want to see they show Luigi's gas tank of his bike like briefly. Like it's so quick the cuts through this trailer. It's so quick it's hard to even pause on it. Like it's right after Toad and Peach skim across the water. Yeah, so you can see like he's on like a full on like dirt bike. It looks pretty cool, honestly. There's something written. Let me see if I go full screen if I can see it. So on the side of his gas tank, you guys, it says Toast Arena. I'm going to grab this screenshot as well. Yeah, on the side of his gas tank. What's interesting is it's backwards. Which is just weird, but it is. So is Luigi going to be more involved in Galaxy or was he? Let's see. Luigi going to be more involved in Galaxy. He was off doing his own thing again. No, I think he's going to be around this time. He had to play the damsel in distress last movie. So I think he's going to be very much involved this time around, which I'm stoked for. Brandon says, man, do they record these voices overs together? I'd love to see clips of Chris Pratt and Jack Black going at it in the voices. Yo, I bet you there's some funny stuff. Second Quest says it'd be kind of funny if Yoshi keeps showing up only in post-credit scenes, or just like they just see them running again, like in the first movie. There's just that one scene of them like them all running. Yeah, there's like I'm honestly really, really excited. Really looking forward to this. We'll talk about it more on tonight's game chat. Make sure to tune in, you guys. We are going to be talking our game of the week on game chat tonight and more about this movie. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern. I think we're going to make a habit of these 9:30, 9 a.m. morning streams as well, where we will cover our news. Today is just being dominated by this movie. So Cryptic's asking the questions everybody wants to know. Does he get the bee suit? I hope so. I like, could you imagine them running around in that? What is that? Like that cloud power up from Galaxy? It's such a great power up. So hopefully we get to see some really fun power ups in this one. I would love that. Power ups are like one of my favorite things when it comes to Mario. So Cryptic said, yeah, Yoshi can be the Thanos end credit that just keeps appearing. Yeah, we won't see him till the third movie. We'll just have to wait until the third movie. That's wild. Absolutely crazy. So, well, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and chatting about the movie. Thankfully, this one did not get shut down, so it can stay live right here on YouTube. If you're watching this after the fact, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. If you're listening or watching on Spotify, let me know what you're thinking. I will read some of these comments on tonight's game chat episode. So make sure to share it all. Appreciate you guys so very much. And we will see you later tonight. Bye now.